Guys, Jean is here. I don't know why she's here, but she's here. I was going to dive directly into the next game, but she's here. You can't interact with her, but Jean's here.
10 hours of gaming a day.
10 hours of gaming a day? That is too much.
Die! 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 Oh, fuck! Why do you live? The hours of famine. The wrath of Satan. Why aren't you dead? So, you like games? Let's play a game of death. Guilty. 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 Choose. Choose. No! 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 Please no! Oh, mommy! 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 Excellent.
In case you had doubts about this game having good qualities, that cutscene should surely have rubbed you the right way. So here we are, huh?
Travis touchdown, back for more. You never learn, do you? I assume you know this, but this is a restricted area. It's closed off. You can't proceed any further.
The road keeps going. If there's a road, I'm gonna keep going.
There's a serial killer hiding in town, and all the roads have been closed.
Then just change the game's rules. I'll get rid of the serial killer for you.
Before that, we're gonna kill you.
Fine, give me your best shot.
The pen is mightier than the sword. You can't use your spiffy little beam katana dialogue. The rhythm of the text will decide your fate. Die, destruction, assault buster.
Huh?
It won't work. Not enough points saved up. You lucky bastard. Well, whatever. Watch out for Doppelganger. He has no limits.
Neither does the extent to which I'm gonna kill his ass. Man, it just started, and that was already a really annoying thing to have to switch back and forth to. Okay, so let me explain what's going on here. We'll spin the panel, creating a path. To clear each maze, find a way to open the path to the house and go inside. Once you're inside, you'll need to take out all the enemies. Kill them all. What are you doing just standing there? Hurry up! Go, 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 go! The fun thing about me saying, let me explain things, was the idea that that was me just talking. Then I was like, oh yeah, there's dialogue that I should probably be changing the voice for. So, this is really, really weird. They're gonna have you go through 10 tiny little missions where it's hard as shit to see from this top-down thing, but like it's not all that big of a deal. It's actually pretty small and insignificant. There were coins for a second. So this part here isn't necessarily the best, but we switch, and then we go into a house. The house is always going to look like this. Then you get inside, and then you do the little killing things. And this is where majority of your things are going to end up, is in houses that look like this. The thing, though, is, like, that got me, because my first time playthrough, I was like, this doesn't make sense. This is where I just was. Where am I supposed to be going? The answer is they just all look the fucking same, and you're supposed to just assume that. So that's kind of annoying. Doppelganger once worked with pride to improve society. But when his intentions faced cold reality, it broke his heart. This house is where his first murder occurred. He killed his wife with a corkscrew. Then he attempted to kill his daughter. And during each house, you're going to end up with a nice little story about the character Doppelganger, which is what this game is based around. I think it's pretty okay. I don't mind it at all. Shoot. I'm holding the wrong button, that's why I wasn't shooting, idiot. There's the new chip in action. Off to a sloppy start, but it'll be okay. This chapter, this game, overall is pretty forgiving, actually. It's pretty, again, like most of them, it's pretty linear. It's got some interesting things to it. But, I mean, for the most part, it's gonna be your traditional rinse and repeat kind of shit. One thing about the music, though, because I can notice it, I do feel like the music in this game isn't necessarily bad, but it's not good, because they only wrote for like 12 seconds of music and then put it on loop, and that was the extent of it, and that's my complaint about the OST of this game. It's like, it has potential, they just didn't use it. Now, we get introduced into monster spawners, which is fucking annoying, but your typical, you know, how do I say this? Your typical gauntlet dungeon crawler thingy. You know, they have those kind of things in Gauntlet and stuff like that, so it's not a foreign concept, but it is an annoying one all the same. And generally what I like to do when those things are around is just kind of go all out on them. And stop, Travis. Use my abilities. Just trying to figure out, because I don't know, just for whatever reason I feel really stupid right now. Each house, though, as you saw, does have a bathroom where you can save, so this is pretty forgiving, actually. Yeah, now that you've seen how this works out so far, like, that's it. This is it. We're just gonna be doing this for probably about 2 hours, and yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna show each time I save, because I don't really think that's necessary for you guys. I'm wondering why Travis isn't going down sometimes when I'm telling him to go down. Like, right there, he's stopping? See, now from here, it looks like you're basically, like, I took this as I'm starting where I left off, and it didn't make sense for me to go back to the building that I just left, so that's where I was confused, but this is basically just how it is, and it's kind of weird, but it's not hard, it's not bad. Alright, go away for a second. Travis. Okay, well, but what's the point of that, though? Alright, leave me alone, I'm thinking! It's very difficult. Yeah, also, I remember reading stuff when I was trying to figure out what to go. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense then. About this chapter, people were saying, like, it was super hard and stuff. It's like, hard really at all. I don't think. Yeah, because like, what the fuck's the point of this? It doesn't do me anything. So, like, that entire thing is just worthless then. So why... Okay, that makes more sense. Having brains. I don't know, I just remember reading stuff people were struggling with, and I'm like, it's not that bad, it's not really difficult at all. I don't think it takes a genius to figure out, spit it back, what's going on. And it's funny to say that, like, after 4 seconds ago, I was like, hold on, but how do I spin card to make it make sense? It's like, I wasn't struggling before, but now all of a sudden I am. I'm telling you, I'm playing way worse now that I started recording. It's fun. Oh, it just goes in. I was expecting a loading screen. Anyway, house number 2. Excuse me. Doppelganger wasn't able to forgive those who fell through the cracks of society. There was a dope dealer out on the parole who was living in this house, but he was secretly providing drugs to teenagers. So to make sure this dealer couldn't do any more damage, Doppelganger sliced him to bits with a corkscrew. Hooray! And I do like the little backstory thing to it. I don't know, it's interesting to me. Do I think that it's, you know, on a gameplay level very basic? Yeah, totally. Not even gonna, like, lie to you. But, yeah. Looking over my notes, though, I did notice something that I gotta wait to tell you because Bug Extra.
Grandpa's words of wisdom. Those who say they're your allies are usually bad-mouthing you in secret. Be careful of these people.
So, one thing I meant to point out but didn't, because I don't know, I guess I just got caught up in other things, was the idea that during the very intro cutscene, that was Dan Smith from Killer 7, who was hunting down Batman and stuff like that. And that was something I was like, oh yeah, but I just didn't get around to saying that. And I also noticed in editing that it said 20th anniversary for Grasshopper Manufacture, the company that did this, Killer 7 and other such games. So, I guess this is kind of like a weird celebration reflective thing, and it's weird that they would make this game be the 20th anniversary thing, and, you know, again, so many people just dismiss it. Yeah, I don't like this guy because he can block you. I don't like idiots who can block my attacks. You let me kill you, please and thank you.
This is Dr. Juvenile. Basic attacks won't work on enemies who guard, even though you were basically just doing strong attacks and those weren't working, so you tried something different to see if that would work, and that still doesn't work. You have to break their guards with a heavy attack, even though it didn't work the last 5 minutes you were doing it.
God forbid you try something different. Well, whatever, he's dead. It didn't seem like I was doing anything to him, so that's why I tried something different. Fucking whatever video game. Trying to call me stupid because it's like, yeah, this thing that's working isn't working. Get out of here. Wrong button. Travis is... Alright. Serious to God, now it is getting a problem because, like, it's funny that... Shake! During the last recording, I was like, yeah, it's not a big deal. Nothing's bad happened. Allow me to give you advice. And now all of a sudden it's like... turned around and shit on me. I don't understand that. I didn't have to pause for that, but I did for whatever reason. But basically that was the point I was trying to say, is like, I have no idea why all of a sudden it's like, yeah, this idea works before, but now that you're recording it, shit, and it's like, why? And I hate it because, like, it's sometimes I feel like people don't believe what you say, and especially with the whole just think positive shit. Like, my videos are a catalog of that, where I think something positive and then something visibly negative happens to me. Like, that was a proof of example right there.